And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bus of Pallas just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. Thom Browne Fall 24 carried on the tradition of combining operatic drama and storytelling with high fashion, proving once again that beauty is not skin deep at Thom Browne. It is in fact rooted in poetry, art, and expression at this uniquely American atelier. Thom Browne looked to Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven for the visual artistry and influence for this chilling yet somber collection, less as a literal retelling of the poem in terms of accepting the reality of the permanence of loss into one's life, and more as a visual mood board or overarching essence of dark melancholy and nothing more. The sadness of the 1845 poem shone through in the palette and presentation. White, snow-covered ground gently disturbed by the soft footsteps of the models, adorned in black and white tailored looks of structured moirade and woven coats and wools and tweeds without reservation. The ruffled feathers of the raven were realized in long strips of fabric falling down past the hems, a neat and manicured interpretation, while the tones and shades of black of the raven's feather coat were achieved through the use of paneled and layered fabric mixing, where matte wools and shearlings contrasted against the lustrous silks and pebbled black leathers, complemented by the green casting rubber shoe and bag coverings, encasing the wearer in a form-fit, waterproof enclosure to keep one's accessories and heels dry in the cold and wet winter. High contrast graphics appeared in the use of the poem's iconic phrase, "nevermore," graffitied onto the backs of tweed coats appearing to be painted or with a tar-like substance. Where color and vibrance used to live, now is only sadness and grief forevermore. White rose motifs appeared in mixed media appliques, using materials that played with texture and light, giving each garment a depth, sophistication, and attention to detail that called forth the feelings of being lost in an icy winter, with frost encasing the dying flower beds, and the only sound being the sound of your own soft breathing in a cold, dark winter. The impact of this collection came to me in the deviation from the norm, where Thom Browne typically plays with light fantastical whimsy through expert tailoring. Here he explores the mournful and pensive world of Edgar Allan Poe, one that speaks to me with passionate sorrow. This dark deviation with such appreciation, while not being a one-to-one rendition of the poem of The Raven, Browne proved once again that fashion is high art, this collection a form of dramatic expression and storytelling that presented impactful, wearable pieces of clothing with the drama and emotion of a ballet or opera, a showcase of master craftsmanship by a fervent designer, giving us a privileged look of what is on offer for Fall 24, and nothing more.